you know, they made, this was the first gold coin they made after they got permission to make it, and it is $10. So it has the same exact amount of gold as the old $10 gold piece. So those have the same amount of gold in them.
This 1984.
It's the first gold coin they made. You like gold or silver? Oh, he's pointing to the gold.
Yeah, I see.
I know. You got ducats here. You got the kangaroos, which are gorgeous. Of course, you have my
Loads
focus.
of bars.
Loads of bars. You got an Indian head here, right? 1910. Looks to be in some nice.
I think that's going to a fellow you met here.
Camp bars. You just got a hold of these maples. A lot of 10th ounce, Tim. Lots of 10th ounce gold eagles. My word. That's beautiful. What are you looking at?
This was, I think it was Alaska Airlines. I don't really know. Let's see. Yeah, Alaska Airlines. They issued these to commemorate the gold rush in Alaska.
Oh, neat.
Most of these are 5 gram or 10 gram or 1 gram or 1 ounce.
You like coins? Yeah.
So, if I get this one and one of the silver 5-ounce bars, how much would that be?
Well, it depends on which one of those coins you're talking
Let's
about. The American Eagle?
do with the eagle first.
You are focused. Man, I love it.
What's your opinion? You like gold or silver? Oh, he's pointing to the gold.
Yeah, I see.
I know, the dog just pointed to the gold.
You doing it?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Really? Ah.
It is what I wanted anyway.
That is true. That's why you came, right?
That's the polar bear one.
Who got that in his mouth?
He did.
He did. He took it off.
You! You got some gold in your mouth? Oh, you must have. Did you chew it up? Did
Two
you?
bite marks.
Did you chew up the gold? That's so cute.
Thank you.
It was a pleasure meeting you.
Thanks for coming.
Have a safe
It was a lot
trip.
of fun.
Hopefully the weather will stay like this.
Yes, it won't be rocking.
Very right.
Hold on to the gold. Yeah, well, I'll be watching you on your YouTube.
Thank you.
Okay. So, I'm curious if you happen to still have any 5-ounce bars of silver.
I do.
You do?
How many are you looking for?
Well, one just vanished.
Oh, those two right there. That would be perfect.
The 5-ounce bars are unusually popular. And my last order was, I think, 50 of them. And I think I have 10 left. It's absolutely crazy. And they're nice, too. They're poured into a mold. The Ita Preciosi does a very nice job with them. They're finished well. They have that white appearance that a lot of silver stuff has a gray appearance. They have that nice white appearance. They are getting more expensive though.
Yeah.
Every day they're getting more expensive.
And it was so messed up because I liquidated when the price went down, and then now it's going up all of a sudden
That's why I say you're supposed to buy low and sell high. You're doing just the opposite.
Exactly. Yeah, I try to like pretend I'm poor after I get medals, but then once things happen in life, it's the beauty of it is you can
You
liquidate.
can sell it. That's the beauty.
So true.
Yep. Buffaloes are absolutely gorgeous. I'm stacking them primarily now, but they do have an interesting edge. It's a little uneven sometimes. So when
It is sometimes.
when you put them in
You
a
look
tube,
at the tube and it's like, these are cockeyed.
yeah, it does happen.
But it is pure gold, so
Yeah, you're gonna get
they
that.
have to keep track of the pressure.
What are you seeing with gold and the focus on gold now?
Get ready for SD Bullion's Monster Box sweepstakes that includes 500 Silver Eagles. You could be the next lucky recipient of a phone call like this.
This is Dr. Tyler Wall, CEO of SD Bullion. Well, I'm calling you to let you know that you won the SD Bullion giveaway of a monster box of Silver Eagles.
So click the link below for your chance to win.
I had to explain all the complicated things that are going on in his life But he's paying attention to all the things that we need to pay attention to that we never had to, like the price of gasoline, the price of food. And he's making some changes in his life. So he was selling, but he said, 2 weeks I'll be back to buy. So
Gold and silver.
selling gold and silver, yeah.
Okay.
And I don't ever try to figure out somebody's problems or but if Warren Buffett came in, that would be a different story. I'd be asking him a lot of questions, you see. But that's these are normal, everyday people who are planning for the future. So I fully expect to see him come in a couple of weeks and buy some gold back. But a lot of people are making adjustments in real estate, in loans. I think paying down your debt is probably not a bad idea, especially since interest rates are, according to one of the Fed governors today, up another 75 basis points. So,
But inflation is zero.
it was. I mean, July was absolute zero.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But the orange juice that I get went from $3.59 to $3.79 in July. So that's some inflation. Price
Absolutely.
of gasoline came down a little bit, though.
There you go.
So I
So-
guess that wipes everything else out.
Yeah, the Fed's all going to be partying now. They're going to pause and everything's
Zero
gonna be-
inflation is actually when the prices go back to where they were. And because the prices are where they are, inflation will still be in place if they stay where they are. And, I noticed, one of the cleaning products, one that I don't buy, I like a certain type, but the one that I bought, the certain type, is double what it was prior to COVID. And the other one is now almost back to where it was prior to COVID. Now, what I do is I take the two labels and I read the labels, and the one that's back to where it was prior to COVID was made in China.
Yeah.
And I think that has a lot to do with it. And because all those container ships are still stacked up at the
Are they?
Western.
Are they still
There's
stacked
still
up?
a lot there, yeah.
Man.
But I mean, that's also wasting money every day that they sit there. So prices are going to go up anyway.
What do you think of that buffalo?
It's beautiful.
It sure is.
Now, I don't understand why. Why does it say $50 on it when it was made in 2006?
Well, that's one of the
Good
changes
questions.
they made when Congress overturned the 1933 executive order. They had to give the U.S. Mint permission to make gold coins again. So they made, this was the first gold coin they made after they got permission to make it, and it is $10. So it has the same exact amount of gold as the old $10 gold piece. So those have the same amount of gold in them.
This 1984 commemorative?
That's the first gold coin they made, and its value is $10. Now, even though it has nothing to do with the price of gold, everything that comes out of the mint has to have a face value of some kind. Otherwise, it's called a medallion or a medal.
Gotcha.
And they are in the business of making coins, not medals. Although the first coins they made in 1980 were medals, the American Art Series. But now they're making lots and lots of this stuff, so it's going to be hard for them to recall it again, since the first recall didn't exactly work.
We will need to see the U.S. Mint curtail their minting operations around bullion gold and silver before they say, no, you can't buy this stuff. They can't be minting this stuff and have a war on it. They got to stop that.
Well, and that's, to some extent, it's protected from confiscation. Now, none of us know exactly what's going on in Congress, because if you hold all the cards, you can make the rules, and especially when you hold the cards close to your chest.
And they don't need to make the same rules that they did back in 1933 either.
Well, they didn't make any rules. They let Roosevelt make the rules.
Well, I'm sorry, executive order I meant.
It's not me. It's him. He did it. And he got away with it.
It was a pot
It was a pot round and it looked like a maple leaf.
And you get that from Tim?
Yeah. Yeah.
Dude!
With my eyes, I probably thought it was a maple leaf.
I'm looking at it. I'm like, all right, I'm getting more funny coins because that's awesome.
I'd have to look this up. This is a World Cup soccer coin from Mexico. And I don't know how much silver it has or what the value is. What's the year on it?
That's a good question.
Hold on, I'm blind. You got a 1985.
85.
That'll be in my book.
Yeah.
Here's a fairly neutral one.
Well, there you go.
That's cute.
Isn't it? Well, thank you.
Never seen one so simple.
Yep, very simple.
Here's one of these silver trade unit coins. I haven't
Oh,
seen those
yes.
since,
Estados Unidos Mexicanos. So. Let's see this. The football. No? It doesn't
say.
It doesn't say a weight.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I really would love to know what the silver content is on that.
This is very interesting. It's from Alaska. It's called an International Bartering Unit.
What was it?
Really?
Yeah.
A what?
That's kind of unique. International Bartering Unit. That's a good one to explain to your folks there and who wonder what silver is going to become. This is back in 1974. It was considered barter.
Mm-hmm.
At least in Alaska, anyway.
Wow, if you don't pick that up, I might pick that up. You first. No, obviously, you go first. But I do like that concept of the barter.
Right.
Yes. And
So I'll sell you
minting.
that coin, and then you can sell it to him to use it in the video. That would be a good one to discuss. And if you can look into the history of it. It'd be
I
very
agree. I think it's a great round to discuss.
Oh, yes.
Alaska silver coin.
It's actually
They called
exactly
it a coin?
exactly a well.
It's a round.
It's for barter in Alaska, I guess.
International Bartering
Out there
Unit.
in-
Yeah, that's fascinating.
our
You're getting
deals-
all three, aren't you?
Our deals are so
Good for you. He doesn't want me to walk out it. Yeah. That's cool. That's cool. I'm glad you got him.
Oh,
Very nice.
that's awesome. Thank you, Tim. I gotta fly.
Thank you very much.
Oh, a 2021 maple. I have to top off a tube, Tim. So I think I'm gonna just snag this.
They're about $50 now. You're gonna have for less than.
I
less
appreciate
than
it.
50.
Oh, what a guy. All right. I paused my government minted silver bullion purchases, man. I really did.
Which government?
Thank you. I'm glad you said that. United States and even Canada. It's Britannia's that I am starting to focus on stacking there.
They just raised the premium on Britannia's, and originally it was
do I
100 coin minimum, and I said, do you mind if I get 2 rolls of Britannia's and 2 rolls of Philharmonics and 2 rolls of kangaroos or and he said, no, we can put whatever together you want, but their prices have gone up all those coins. Prices gone up.
So what's left? Some rounds, I guess.
Well,
bars?
nothing is quite like the American Eagle.
Oh no, the Eagles
It
are
costed
just.
me $13 plus.
That's crazy. Okay, so no, I am definitely holding on the Eagles.
Actually, I just ordered 200 pieces, even though the price was high.
But people are still buying them. People still buy Eagles, but not like they used to.
No, the
No way.
premium is scaring a lot of people away.
I bet. Did he just clear you out of all the scrap 1 ounce rounds?
All the interesting things, yeah.
All the interesting
Yeah,
things.
I had forgotten about the cannabis coin.
All right, Tim. I guess I'll get the standard Yankee markup on this Canadian maple, top off my tube, and I'll be happy, I guess. All
So
right.
you're not a smoker, a joker, and a midnight toker? I remember when I was in college, I graduated in '68, the summer of love. But I had more people say, hey, I can get you a dime bag for $20. I said, no, I'm sorry, I don't have the money to spend. Oh, I'll lend it to you, man. No. I'm trying to leave college with a good job and enough money so I can go race cars.
Yeah.
Booze and drugs, not my thing.